It's tough when you talk to officials and I ask them, hey, we only shot 2 free throws. We only went to the free throw line twice up into the fourth quarter, and she tells me it's not her job. It's frustrating, and I don't give a damn if I get fined because that's cheap, and I am tired of it because I've been nice and I've been humble with it, but I am tired.
Barbie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Barbie? The emotional decline continues for Angel Reese. The temper tantrums, the complete loss of emotional control continues for the Bayou Barbie, as well as the Chi-Town Barbie and Double Double Barbie, and whatever other alias that Angel Reese has decided to give her.
Think Angel Reese is all smiles and charm. Think again. This time, she exploded like a shaken soda bottle at a science fair right at her own coach while the Chicago sky unraveled on the court. Was it raw passion, frustration, or maybe just one too many missed passes? Whatever the cause, the outburst has fans shouting, "Suspend her? Buckle up, because this wasn't just another loss. It was a full-blown courtside drama."
I was like, good God, she can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is. The Chicago Sky should suspend her for this. They won't, because they're too damn scared of her fans.
You'd think that clipboard had personally offended Angel Reese's entire family the way she smacked it out of the assistant coach's hands. It was like it owed her something. The Chicago Sky bench looked frozen, unsure whether to call a timeout or a crisis team. 1 minute, there was a game. The next, we were all watching a one-woman show titled Angel Reese. The saga now playing. Act 3.
This is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen. It can't happen. Look at that. Slap a keyboard out of the coach's hand. They ought to give you 2 to 5 games for that.
The WNBA hasn't seen this level of drama since Liz Cambodge tried channeling Dennis Rodman minus the championships. Now here comes Angel Reese, melting down on national TV, swatting clipboards like flies at a summer cookout. And how does the league respond? Crickets. Nothing. Because apparently, emotional outbursts are now labeled competitive fire. In today's WNBA, if your antics rack up enough social media engagement, you're not reprimanded, you're rewarded. Welcome to the new era, where going viral might just earn you Player of the Week.
Referees blew every whistle. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. There was one play where Angel Reese dribbled backward. She backed into Aaliyah Edwards and tripped over her own feet and got free throws. The free throws that led to this happening were unbelievably soft. That led to Angel Reese breaking.
Fans across the league were left clutching their remotes and their sense of disbelief, wondering what level of status you need to reach before slapping office supplies turns into a form of performance art. And no, this wasn't just a moment of competitive fire. This was full-blown main character syndrome, turned up to max volume.
So Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful...
A $10 hairdryer meltdown, but instead of regrouping, resetting, or maybe even defending someone, Angel Reese went straight for the...
I would be worried about Angel Reese demanding a trade. Earlier in the season, she had no one to blame but herself, but over the last 4, maybe 5 weeks, Angel Reese has been dominant, and you're still losing.
Like it had just insulted her family down. Imagine being that assistant coach just trying to sketch up a play that might salvage your team's dignity and maybe even your job. Then boom, Angel Reese goes full WWE on your dry erase marker. You're not even angry. You're just silently reconsidering your career path. Meanwhile, Angel's stomping around like someone swiped her Gatorade, and the WNBA's official response? A gentle shrug and a glitter-covered participation ribbon. If you squint, you can almost see Kathy Engelbert handing her a bonus check in one hand and a reality show contract in the other. Forget technical fouls. We're chasing TikTok clout now. And while we're here, can someone please explain how Angel Reese ended up at the free throw line 15 times in a single game? 15, that's not a stat line, that's a spiritual blessing. At this pace, she's not just playing basketball, she's being canonized on the hardwood.
You know, this is something that has been talked about by so many other people, but guess what? You've been ignoring it. And now Angel Reese is screaming about it, and do certain people want to take heed and listen? Oh, yeah. It's the group that likes to hate on another player we largely see the amount of bad calls by officials in these games. And I have said from the beginning, the officiating in the WNBA is absolutely
Terrible. You know something's off when the referees are basically handing over the game. Like a birthday gift complete with a bow and a scented candle, Chicago Sky fans sat in stunned silence, wondering if they'd just watched a basketball game or stumbled into an emotional wellness seminar. And yet, despite all the officiating help, despite Angel Reese giving a performance worthy of center stage, despite the assistant coach possibly developing clipboard-related trauma, the Sky still managed to lose. Again, at this point you almost have to applaud the consistency. If collapsing under pressure were an Olympic event, Chicago would bring home gold every year. Angel Reese could open a wellness center called Missed Opportunities and Misplaced Attitudes, maybe even throw in a weekly self-reflection session, but instead of accountability, she gets a press conference and a highlight package. According to the league's ever-evolving logic, this isn't a meltdown, it's passion. Because apparently, passion now covers everything from sideline tantrums to broken clipboards. You're not out of line, you're just fiery. It's not poor sportsmanship, it's grit. It's not losing control, it's leadership. Welcome to the new WNBA, where going viral is more valuable than getting it right.
To slap the clipboard out of her hand. Why do you guys hate Angel Reese so much? The Angel Reese hate is so forced. This is why we hate the Brick Lane Sloth. She has a terrible attitude, awful, toxic. This is why she has no friend. This is why the world hates her, except for the Black Clan and the Black Clan panders, man. I don't think I've ever seen a player slap the clipboard out of their coaching staff's hand. Look at it. Look at y'all, Brick Lane Sloth.
And now, while the team's offense is struggling to hit anything but the rim, the fan base is imploding like it's the Hunger Games. Half the crowd is calling for an immediate suspension, while the other half is busy making tribute collages on Instagram with emotional soundtracks. One group sees an entitled athlete who disrespects authority. The other sees Beyoncé in sneakers. There's no middle ground anymore. You're either Team Clipboard or Team Chaos. And heaven help you if you criticize her. Because the moment you suggest anything resembling discipline, a digital army will swarm your feed like you just insulted a Disney hero. Forget reasoned debate. This is about vibes now. Meanwhile, exhausted Chicago Sky fans are just trying to survive another emotionally draining season. At this point, the scoreboard feels like background noise compared to the latest drama unraveling courtside. Coaches aren't game hoping, referees aren't officiating, they're avoiding eye contact, and the fans, they're just here for the memes. Let's be clear, Angel Reese is talented. She's athletic, aggressive, and grabs rebounds like the ball owes her an apology. But talent without maturity, that's just a glittery grenade. And right now, she's blowing up in real time.
Are you kidding me? That is one of the most disrespectful acts I've ever witnessed by a professional athlete towards their coach, one of their coaches. I mean, wow. Wow. What are we doing?
Well, we know Angel Reese has definitely been in the headlines, man, after erupting in a press conference, pretty much swearing at reporters. And I'm here to tell you today is another day of the Angel Reese drama, because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes, now all of this went down during the Washington Mystics game. This happened on national television.
I was very surprised that Angel did that. I can understand it was the waning seconds of a hotly contested game, but that's disrespectful. You don't knock a clipboard out of your assistant coach's hand. Like, there's a lot of other ways that you can give people what you're feeling inside without disrespecting your coaching staff. Like, I don't vibe with that. I thought she was way out of.
I'm not one to blow up negativity, but Angel Reese is supposed to be leading young women and being a great example to girls and kids all over the world. Well, I'm here to tell you, she was not leading by example to